Bengaluru has now got a factory for the future, and the future comes in batches of 10,000. And well, what's exciting is the fact that there is one batch which shall be hitting all of us in October, which is, of course, Cypher 2026 in its 10th edition batch. IBM Bob presents Cypher 2026. It's going to take place in October of this year. The venue is QpiAI Bengaluru. So I'm pretty sure you're very serious about your AI and tech, which means you shall be at Cypher 2026. IBM Bob presents Cypher 2026. And now back to Bengaluru. Now, QpiAI has inaugurated India's first quantum foundry. Wonderful. With a single QPU built to hold 10,000 physical qubits. QpiAI has completed phase 2 of its 8-inch QPU manufacturing facility in Bengaluru. It is a quantum foundry capable of fabricating flip chip-based superconducting qubits up to 128 qubits. That is as of today. Phase 3, which is slated for completion next year, is actually the real leap, which takes fabrication capacity up to 10,000 physical qubits on a single QPU. Though the foundry isn't limited to qubits alone, so let me of course go ahead and elaborate on that. It also manufactures the peripheral chips and sensors quantum computers depend on. It will also produce photonic and semiconductor qubits for research, while superconducting transmon and fluxonium qubits go toward production deployment. QpiAI says the facility with class 100 and class 1000 cleanroom spaces is now actually the largest of its kind in Asia, and it will keep expanding as new equipment is arriving. The company has already fabricated 4 QPUs, QVidya with 8 qubits, Indus with 25 qubits, and Kaveri with 64 qubits. All of these are transmon based. It has also built Yukti, a 9-qubit processor using a variation of fluxonium qubits, which QpiAI says has shown very strong early promise for error-corrected logical qubits. Founder and CEO Dr. Nagendra Nagaraja frames the foundry as one piece of a much larger strategy. It is what QpiAI calls a QSC, or Quantum Supremacy Center. These are, of course, hybrid data centers pairing error-corrected QPUs with clusters of AI processors. QpiAI's current research and development facility, combining foundry, QPU testing, and solution development, which is, by the way, spanning 70,000 square feet. Nagaraja calls the QSCs, and I quote, quantum AI factories, end quote. Now, they are built to convert quantum advantage into deployable solutions for what he actually describes as quantum commercialization at scale, which of course then brings us to the front page take, and that too very proudly. Now, most quantum computing news out of India so far has been about algorithms, use cases, and software running on someone else's hardware. But this is definitely very different. Here, we're talking about a domestic foundry on Indian soil, which is aiming to fabricate qubit counts most labs worldwide are still years from touching. Now, whether this development occurs on schedule next year will say a lot about how real India's quantum manufacturing ambitions are. We'll of course have more on this story very soon, but please stay tuned for an exclusive interview with QpiAI in the coming days, which will of course be only brought to you by AIM. Yes. So of course it's very, very confident for me to say then, like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.